Welcome to Southampton, and it's time for the Champions League quarter-finals. We won our league game in between the FA Cup quarter-final, beating Everton 2-0, comfortable win. Jamie Lawrence scored again. And yeah, we've got one or two issues, not least of which I'm not sure I really can be bothered to win. I realise that was an odd statement to make, but honestly, I don't think we stand a shot at winning this trophy. There are too many teams that are better than us in it, including quite possibly Arsenal. However, this one we have a shot at. If you look at our run-in, we've got, admittedly, two of the top three to play, but that just means it's in our hands. If we can get wins in those, who knows? And Spurs are mid-table. Ipswich tragically picked up their first win, and to the eternal annoyance, I'm sure, of my work colleague, Adam Ider scored both their goals in that game. Adam Ider, the Norwich forward at the moment. But I mean, Wolves in the league are beatable. As long as I don't switch that game to Wembley, we should be fine. And of course, Norwich on the last day. So we've got winnable games, and it's in our hands. This, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Still, we'll give it a shot. The other problem we've got is obviously we've literally just played a league game. I mean, so have Arsenal, so they're going to be a bit tired as well. But they've probably got more depth than we have. And we do have a couple of injuries. Karnaseki has gone down for a month, and Oyhan Sanchet is still not fully fit. Kangin Lee is out, and Kalimwendo is also out for a month. So we have basically got at least three starters and a very good, useful backup, especially in Europe, where we are playing Emilio Domenech on the left side this time. Because, well, we don't really have anyone else. And I'm having to play Alderete at left back because Valeri's not that. I mean, I suppose I could start Valeri. The trouble is, I need Valeri for the league game. If I tire him up now, he's going to be really no use against Tottenham. So, yeah, this is where our squad runs up against it, especially given the fact that I have not really built it with Europe in mind and allowed myself enough depth. Andreas is going to have to start, and I've basically given him the week off training to try and keep him going. So, well, we normally owe Arsenal after our last match against them, that cup final aside. It's pretty much the only time I remember us beating Arsenal. Oh good, Patrick Vieira's their manager. Is he anywhere at the moment? I've got in my head he's somewhere in France. Oddly, for a Frenchman. Right, I mean, I don't hold out much hope. As long as we don't embarrass ourselves, we'll be fine, because I have... Well, that's a bad start. Wow! Wow, no sooner had the words, as long as we don't embarrass ourselves, come out of my mouth, than we embarrassed ourselves. Right, well, let me just berate you after less than 30 seconds. Settle in, folks, it could be a bad one. Who else will win the Champions League anyway? Not even well named, is it? I know he's young, but have we trained him on passing the ball yet? No. Good job, Saka decided not to actually shoot. Oh, don't have it just one highlight after another. I don't want this being a long video if it's just going to be them attacking and us going, aren't you good? mean, the thing is, Arsenal, if you are this good, and every time you play us, you pretend to be, why aren't you top of the table? I mean, it's just a question for a friend. Right, let's demand more, because, I mean, we couldn't really produce any less at the moment, could we? Good grief. Right, okay. We are going to have to just go absolutely at them and kill ourselves, basically. Get stuck in. Counter, distribute. Actually, no. Slow the pace down. Counter press, though. Use the centre backs as well. Slow the tempo down a bit. Right, let's go. It probably won't help at all. But, you know, it's a roll of the dice. That's not going to count. Yep. Oh, I see. I see. We don't get shown why that doesn't count then. Well, I'm going to scream fix. I mean, the only reason I knew it wasn't going to count was because the thing didn't come up saying that he'd either scored or that the assist was there. So, you know, the fact that we didn't get shown at all why that goal wasn't a goal, I don't know. Seems dubious to me. Okay, Dominic. There we go. There's that passing thing we talked about earlier. Hey, well, he's learning. Quick learner. Alex. Oh, Alex, you've got to get the ball across. At least try. He's now an Argentine international, by the way, apparently. And then his agent came to me with a demand for about a £2 million a year pay rise as a result. He doesn't have that agent anymore because I walked away from the negotiations, having not said a word, and he sacked him. And then I went and talked to him about it, and he said, well, just the fact you come to talk to me, I'll drop the whole thing. Oh, come on. We can't let him score a goal like that. No, he didn't stray offside because the assist has gone up there, so just get on with it. Of course he scores, doesn't he? Do anything else all flaming years except score against us. Well, we've had a shot, which apparently was a really good chance. You know, 0.32 XG, that's a quality chance. Oh, jeez. You know when I said about that not embarrassing ourselves? How high a bar do I set on that? How many goals do they have to score for this not to be embarrassing? Because it's getting that way already, to be honest. I've got another leg of this rubbish to go through. Dane Scarlett's done absolutely nothing. Oh, I can't even raise the energy to throw a water bottle at half time. It's just pathetic. You're not going to try, I'm not going to try. And I know this is not exactly a full strength lineup, but it's better than this. Really is. Oh yeah, Noel Eseko Nkili is also a full international now for Germany, as he showed his quality there with that wonderful touch. Oh, managed to stop that one, did we? Well done. Good grief. Apparently he's playing a 7.2 and is the only person who has actually turned up all day, and indeed the teenager Dominic. Oh my word! Oh, heavens above! It must be because I am in hell. What I might actually just about rouse the energy to throw a water bottle because, I mean, basically, well, I mean, the second leg, boys, none of you lot are playing. I'm going to put as young a side out there as I can, and I don't care what the score is. This is the last season. I am going to throw a water bottle, and yeah, it is as good as over. I don't care how stressed you are. I'm going to shout at you again. Everyone who is not one of the two who are playing the green, you're all going to get shouted at. And yeah, I'm quite angry at you. In fact, I'm very angry at you. I'm just hiding it very well for a change. Right, let me just berate them. I'm 4-0 by half time. Good grief. This is why football needs a mercy rule, in all honesty. Because quite frankly, I would like to just give up on this one now. Because we are never going to score 5, are we? Not even in a game and a half are we going to score 5. I mean, we haven't done a thing. Absolutely not done a thing going forward. We've still got one shot off target, which was a really good chance that I don't remember ever seeing, quite frankly. Please. Oh, he was onside. Oh, my word. Just kill them all now, please. Somebody, just line them up, shoot them. I don't care at this point. Do not care. Don't let anyone on that team shoot them because apparently they can't shoot. Right, well, another berate. This, what is it? I'm sorry, can I just have a look? What do they do? What exactly do you do, Arsenal? I mean, I didn't do these. But this isn't going to help now, is it? I mean, let's face it. This game is completely gone. I mean, basically, you are a standard 4-3-3. You do nothing that we don't do. You do nothing that we can't handle. We play teams like you all the time. How is it you do this to us every single time? Oh, good. We've had another shot off target. Brilliant. I'm glad we didn't see that one either. I mean, it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. I cannot believe how badly you can possibly play against. I mean, when we are bad, we are so bad, it's just unbearable to watch. Martinelli hat-trick. He was only good, it'd be bearable, wouldn't it? But no. Of course, the former player with 2 and an assist. Oh, 2 assists, in fact. He's been involved in 4 goals. Vitor Roque, no offence, piss off. Let's knock out a quick berate, because why wouldn't I? I didn't want to play these games. And frankly, I don't know as you'll actually see the second leg, because where would be the point? Honestly, do you want to see the second showing of this? Do you watch this again on a slightly different pitch? Because it's going to be the same. Mamadashvilian save shocker. I don't know what Kyle's been doing. Really don't know what your excuse is, Walker Peters, but you are getting the fine of a lifetime. 2 weeks' wages, gone. Scarlett, 2 weeks' wages, gone. I don't care. You can't claim no one's been getting you the ball because Domenech has apparently been doing something useful. I mean, Navalon's had a day off. Just a quick berate before the game finishes. I might not get it in, but I can shout at them on their way in, can't I? Throw a water bottle again. Appeared to lack belief. Something tells me you didn't have any to begin with. I'm just basing that on what I've seen. Right, I'm not quite sure what you'll see next now. Although this may actually be just a 1-game episode at this rate, because frankly we're not showing the second leg of this drivel. Because where would be the point? It's the game. I mean, we're not going to come back from this, so there is literally no point in you seeing any more. So that was the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. And now all that remains is for us to get a few decent performances and go to Old Trafford and do that again. And blow our title chances. So come back for that. Okay, then we're shifting our attention to the league because that's the third straight absolutely shocking performance we put in a cup. Well, I say third straight. We did have the Napoli ones in the middle there, but one of those wasn't good. But you didn't see that one because the first leg basically made it over. But anyway, yeah. So we'll show you the Tottenham game, and then we might just sort of, I might just have a real go tonight at getting this season finished and just like record everything, and then we'll see what you get to see. It'll be split up into different episodes. I'm going to make you watch like 7 games in an episode. Feature length by that time. But yeah, basically, I mean, that second leg against Arsenal is going to be an absolute trouncing for some teenagers. So that'll be fun for them. We have got Sanchez back today. Shelderup is in. Oh, hello. That's a novel formation, Spurs. This is the sort of thing Wolves sprang on us. I don't like it. I don't like it. Right. This could be interesting. Now then. Okay, this is basically what we. Now, do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to try a little change up to the system. Right, we're going to have Sanchez going through the middle there, but what we're also going to do is we're going to make this a deep line playmaker on support. And we must have people who can do that role. Victor Hugo is not amongst them. Come on, I know there is a way. No, I know there is a way of you telling me who is the best at this role. That's the one. Really, Philip Schultz? I mean, Santana is probably actually a decent. Now, Noel's not massively fit. Let's put Noel in there. Let's put Santana in as the deep line playmaker. Let's go with that and try and combat their 2 attacking midfielders with these 2, and then they've got basically. Actually, no, they've got 2 defensive midfielders, haven't they? Right. No, we're gonna stick with what we do. Stick with what we know. If it goes horribly wrong, it goes horribly wrong. We've been there before. Right, Addison Santana. Okay, who did I put in there? Victor Hugo? Is that? Yeah, there we go. That's how it should be. Right, okay. Let's just go with it. It's only a title on the line. That's important. Don't tell Andreas. Okay. Right. Okay. Show the world you've got what it takes. Midfield. Trust you. Right. Most people are happy. Okay. Oh, of course, this is away. I'm actually going to this stadium on Sunday to watch an American football game between 2 teams I don't care about. So that'll be fun. Oh, hello. Lenormand has been bundled over and is doing his very best old man having lost his stick impression. VAR confirms the decision. Oh, yeah. I presume those who are interested in such things, well done, Andreas, have heard that my nemesis, my bête noire, Mr. Rooney, has been given a job in England again as manager of Birmingham. I'm not entirely sure what they see in his 28% win record, but tells them that he's the man to take them back to Premier League glory. And I say back to, I mean, you know, they've never really had Premier League glory, but Karnaseki would have probably come and claimed that. And now Andreas is playing a 6.2, despite the fact that that's entirely down to a penalty save. I don't know why we let Andreas take penalties. He's not particularly good at them, even though theoretically he takes them because he's good at them. Okay. Right, now then, boys. They have basically got quite a solid block in the middle of there. How have their wing back got so much space there? We really should be overloading this lot out wide considerably, because everything they do is in the middle. Okay. Overly fond of the fact our goalkeeper is our best player on the pitch at the moment. Well, that was a dive. Excuse me, ref. Are we going to have a yellow card for Kulusevski? Good grief. Oh dear, Everton are losing. What a shame. Right, come on, boys. Oh, come on! You've got to do better than that. Right, what are we not doing here? What are they doing to us that we are not really creating anything? Because that XG is so misleading, it's not true. Right, I have to demand more because we really have not been good. Of course, what I was doing with those two defensive midfielders was trying to combat their two attacking midfielders, wasn't it? Maybe I do make that change. I don't know, because what we normally do doesn't seem to be working overly well for us. That wasn't that bad a cross, Andreas. Santana. Oh, Sanchez, what is that as a touch? Oh my word, that was poor. Don't mess me about, Schultz. Still remember that glorious pass of yours 10 seconds into the Arsenal game. Hold on, Alex. Don't even... Nobody was offside there. Who is offside? You better show me this one. You better show me the... Who is offside here? I'm sorry, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! I'm sorry about this, people, but... How do you pause the darn thing? I don't even know. Oh. Oh, just get on with it. That was not offside. That was never offside. That was at least level. It was not offside. Not much point shouting anything at this point, is there? I mean, Andreas apparently is playing a 6.1 because of a penalty miss, so we've had a perfectly good goal disallowed because that was never offside. Navalon clearly wasn't offside. Arribas was not offside either. Right, is there an option to say we're being screwed? Right, shooting needs to improve. Right, I'm going to tell you... It won't do you this any good to stay in this frame of mind. What? Very motivated. Right, let's just leave. Let's not bother talking to him. I mean, we might have to take him off because it's determined he's going to have a bad day. That was shocking. Of course, Jamie Lawrence is not on the pitch because he's currently out injured for a week. Not helpful. Right, Andreas has given up on the day. He's just getting worse. I'm not going to fine him for that though. It's a missed penalty, mate, causing most of the problems. Really does hit them far too hard for missing a penalty. I know it's not a good thing, but I mean, come on. It's not the end of the world either, is it? You don't have to play an absolute worldie to get like a 7 after you've missed a penalty. I mean, at that rate, he'd basically have had to have scored twice. Okay, why is Chuka being led off the pitch? Just out of interest, why was I forced to take that corner with a man down when there is no sign that there is anything wrong with him at all? What was that about? I don't even know why he was led off the pitch. I mean, it looked like he was being led off by the physio. But being there was no sign that he was hurt, it was a bit difficult to tell whether that was actually the case. Well done, Victor. Right, can't use it. There we go. No, Oyhan's won it. Oh, go on, Seb. Go on, Seb. Oh, referee. Lunged at him from behind. It's outrageous. Oh, good work. Go on. Yes. Come on, Seb. Done precious little to earn this, but at the moment... Right, we've got some very tired boys out there, so Neves needs to go on. Foyth's not even playing all that well either. Yeah, now Alon, you're not playing well and you're quite tired. Right. Give ourselves one substitution. Save. Yeah, good claim. Well done. Right, let's start. Go on, Remus. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Keep shooting from there all you like. Right. Focus. Oh, nearly deflected in. Right, one more substitution. I think it's going to be Nyanzu on for Atherson Santana. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to be Noel on for Atherson Santana. I just want someone a little less tired in that holding role. Oh, what am I doing? Right. Didn't even matter. Where did it? Don't throw this away late. Do not throw this away late. You're not supposed to be killing time anymore, Mamardishvili. Let me just point that out. Oh. No, don't get caught on a counter having had a shot that you should never have taken. Just by the way, Dane. Just let you know. Right, come on. Go on, Victor. He's in acres of space. Oh, why are you shooting from there, Sergio? 2 men in the middle. 2 men in the middle. And this is basically our title hopes going up in flames at the moment, because that gives United the chance to get a 3-point lead on us. Couldn't he pick up that knock like 10 minutes earlier? Ah. Fiddle. Right, well, I was going to do this little end piece after Manchester United played, but apparently they're not playing because they're in the Europa Conference League quarterfinals. I knew we could all be so bad. But yeah, so we are top technically. They have a game in hand. I'm really hoping they stay in that Conference League, because hopefully that will tire their squad out by the time we play them, and they'll start dropping points elsewhere, because you know they're having to rotate. Which, let's face it, we don't really have to do anymore, because no first teamers are playing in that Arsenal game. But it was very disappointing not to beat Tottenham. That's it for this episode, though. So thank you very much for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye for now.